in case you are strolling through the streets of YouTube and you suddenly found my video, you are welcome to my channel. I am Taylor Mercy. Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's edition on little details that makes the difference when tailoring any outfit. So today's edition will be on how to draft a bustier, popularly known as Princess Dart, for medium size, say size 36 to 38. If you want to see how that goes, please sit back, relax, probably with your jotter or pen to take down some notes. All right. Now, before we go to the table, just in case you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please do consider subscribing. And to those that have done that already, thank you so very much. Now, if you have clicked that subscribe space, also click the notification bell. That way, you will always receive notification that a new video has been uploaded by me whenever I upload a new video. So, let's go to the table. Zoom. So guys, we will begin this tutorial by folding this lining into two like so, as usual. After that, I will check how wide this space is with the biggest circumference of the measurement I'm working with. That will be bust round circumference divide by 4. Bust round circumference divide by 4 plus sewing allowance. All right, that is what I will be using to check how wide this space is for me. That's to say, if it will be enough for what I want to do right now. If not, I have to increase the wideness. All right, so let's do just that. So the bust circumference I'm working with is 38 divided by 4, we have 9.5. so this is our 9.5 and then our extra, so we have 9.5 inches this way for our sewing allowance. You will get to understand why this allowance has to be this much. So let's continue. The next thing to do here will be at this upper part of this lining, I will be dropping by 1 inch like so. All right, this way. And so then I will use my ruler to join the lines together like so. So automatically this is our starting point. It is also known as shoulder line. All right, let's continue. So the next thing to do is to insert or to impute our vertical measurements. Our vertical measurement here is our bust point, our under bust length, half length, and then the full length you're working with at the moment. All right, so the bust point we are working with right now is 10.5. So I will be marking exactly 10.5 in this case. All right, and then the next thing to do is to mark our under bust length. The under bust length we are working with is 13.5. Then the half length you're working with is 15.5. all right, so because we will be adding something at the down part of this gown, is a gown actually we'll be sewing at the end of the day. Because we'll be adding something at the down part of this top to make it longer for a dress, I'm going to be adding, instead of 15.5, I'm going to be marking 16. All right, 16 inches. The ½ inch here will be for my sewing allowance. So as we proceed, you will get to understand why I added ½ inch at the down part and not 1 inch. All right, let's continue. So I have 16 here. I will be increasing this line by shifting my tape this way so that I will get a very straight and accurate line at the end of the day. I'm just simply increasing the measurement we have here. So I'm going to use my ruler to join the lines together like so. So that is that. The next thing to do here will be to insert our shoulder measurements. The shoulder measurement we're working with is 15 divided by 2 is 7.5, right? And then remember to add your sewing allowance, which is ½ inch. So instead of marking 7.5, I'm going to be marking 8 inches. Is that clear? Good. And then the next thing to do is to mark our armhole length measurement. All right, so the armhole length measurement we are working with is 9, and I'm going to keep my tape like so, and then I will mark 9 here. I'm marking 9. To help get a straight line here, I'm going to mark the shoulder line I have here. I'm going to mark it this way to help me get a straight line to insert my armhole measurement. Is that okay? All right, like so. We have 8 inches here. So I'm going to connect this line together. So this now will be where we will be inserting our armhole measurement. All right, good. So the next thing to do is to insert our neck width measurement. The neck width we are working with is 4, like so. All right, good. And then the neck depth will be 4 inches. This is for illustration purposes. All right, 4 inches is not fixed. It's totally your choice, all right, of what you want. Even the neck width as well is not fixed. So I'm working with 4. 4 actually is the basic, all right, good. So we have 4 here. I'm also going to mark 4. This is to enable me draw a very accurate line here for my neck design, like so. And then we have 4 this way. I'm marking 4 like so as well, just so I can draw a straight line this way and this way. All right, so it's going to be a round neck. This is it. I might change the neck design much later, but let it be the way it is for now. All right, so this is what we have, a round neck. The next thing to do is to insert our bust span measurement. The bust span measurement we are working with is 8. All right, 8 divided by 2 is 4. Remember to add your sewing allowance, which is 0.5. So instead of marking 4, I will be marking 4.5. Is that clear? All right, so like this. Like so. So if your case might not be like mine, that is to say your measurement might not be like mine. If yours is 9 divided by 2, of course you know it to be 4.5. So remember to add your 0.5 inches, making it 5. All right, if you don't add and you cut exactly like that, the dart measurement will be smaller than your original dart measurement. Exactly. All right, so let's continue. So I'm going to mark a straight line here. I'm going to connect these dots together like so. And then the next thing to do here is we are going to look for the middle of this 9. Remember we marked 9 from here to here, right? We are going to mark the middle of this 9. Okay, good. and the middle of 9 is 4.5, so I'm marking 4.5 here, like so. So this is the middle of our armhole measurement. All right, from this point I'm going to come down by 2.5 inches. All right, I could make it 2 inches or 2.5, so I'm working with 2.5 in this case. All right, I really want to take some fabric here on this area. So watch closely and pay close attention. All right, and the next thing to do is from this bust point I'm going to come up by 1 inch. Remember, this top is for a medium size. It's for medium size. All right, so I'm coming up by 1 inch, and then I'm coming down as well by 1 inch from bust point downward. All right, so this is for medium size. Medium size, you can do this if you're working with bust 36.5 to 38. You can come up by 1 inch, come down by 1 inch as well. So we are going to connect this line here to meet this line here. From the armhole, middle of our armhole, we are connecting to meet the bust point measurement. All right, so I'm just cross checking the 1 inch I came up earlier. So this, from these 2 inches we came down, I'm going to be connecting to meet with this. All right, good, like so. All right, good. So this is going to be our armhole. So this is our armhole measurement here. So this is our original armhole, like so. All right, let's continue. The next thing to do is to create this thing we did. We are just simply creating our cup. All right, all this exercise here, we are creating our cup. So the bust span measurement here is to create our dart. All right, creating our dart, and to also help us create our cup. All right, so to create our cup, we are going to come in by 1.5 inches, like so, by 1.5 inches. So I'm going to use my curve ruler to connect this dot to meet with this 1 inch we came down from from our bust point. All right, this 1 inch we came down from our bust point. I'm going to be connecting this point here to here to create our cup. Exactly, and this is how to do it. You keep your curve ruler like so, and then you draw it to meet with this 1 inch. Can you see our cup is already formed, right? And the next thing to do is to draw a straight line to meet with this, our 1.5 inches, like so. So let me curve it properly. So I'm just simply blotting this sharp edge here and to make it round. All right, the next thing to do is also to blend this area here and make it round as it's supposed to be, like so. Good. All right, so the next thing to do here is, if you watch closely, this place as it is like this, right, we will be cutting this place out like so. By the time we want to join these two areas together like so, this place will be way shorter than this. They won't meet up. Thereby, it will affect our armhole negatively. And so what we will do to avoid that error is to simply come up by 2 inches from here, like so. All right, and then we will elongate this line to meet these 2 inches I came up with just now. So if you watch, our armhole has automatically changed from here to here. Is that okay? So this is what we will be having here as our armhole measurement, like so. So by the time we join these two together like so, when we are sewing it, you see that they match up equally. All right, the next thing to do right now is to insert our horizontal measurement. And our horizontal measurement is our bust round, under bust round, waist round, and all of the rounds. All right, so right now we will be inserting our bust round measurement, and the bust round measurement we are working with is 38. So 38 divided by 4 is 9.5, and I'm going to be marking that measurement around our armhole. All right, like so. Remember here, this 2.5 inches I added here is going to go out at the end of the day. All right, so there's going to be a hole here if we cut this out, and these pieces here is going to go out. To be on the safe side, we are going to add this 2.5 inches back to our measurement. All right, before adding our sewing allowance. Is that clear? All right, let's continue. So I'm adding the 2.5 inches we have here, and then our sewing allowance, I'm adding 3.5 inches. All right, you will get to understand why this allowance has to be that big. This is a bustier, and we will have to do a lot of cutting. The pieces will be going out, so you need to be on the safe side at the end of the day. It's better to have excess allowance, and when you're done you can trim them out, all right, than for it to be smaller, and at the end of the day you'll be looking for what to join. It won't be so nice. Let's continue. So on the bust round measurement you're working with here is 32. 32 divided by 4, we have 8. So remember here we added 1.5, all right? So 1.5, I'm going to bring it back here because this 1.5 is going out at the end of the day. It won't be among the measurements. So to be on the safe side, or in order for our measurement not to be short, we have to add it back here, all right, before adding our sewing allowance. So I've just added 1.5 inches here, and then I'm adding 3.5 inches for our sewing allowance. The next thing to do is to insert our waist round measurement. But in this case, the waist round measurement I'm working with and the under bust round measurements, they are of the same measurement. All right, so whatever measurement I inserted here, I'm going to bring it down here. Your case may not be like mine. Remember to insert your waist round measurement, divide by 4 plus the inches that will be going out here. You add it back just like what I did here. You have to replicate the same thing here. All right, good. So let's continue. We have 8 here, and then 1.5 will be going out, and then I'm adding 3.5 inches here. All right, good. So I'm going to connect these dots together like so. So guys, this is what we have. The next thing to do before we cut this out will be to insert our shoulder slope, all right, to tidy up our shoulder measurement. Remember, as human beings, our shoulders are not really straight as it is here. So in this case, I'm going to drop by half an inch, all right, like so, and then I will connect it to the neck width here like so. From here, I'm going to add my 1/2 inch shoulder sewing allowance. All right, If I cut it like this, by the time I want to sew, it's going to affect my bust point, my under bust length, and my half length. So to avoid that, I'm going to add 1/2 inch shoulder sewing allowance. Is that clear? Like so. So this is going to be our shoulder sewing allowance, like so. So instead of cutting here, I'm going to cut it out from here. By the time I want to sew, I will be sewing it at this point. So we are going to cut this out. Watch closely and see how all the lines I will be cutting from. So just watch closely and see what I will be doing. So I'm cutting from here. So before we continue cutting, you know that while drafting the bust points and all of that, the length of this, the half length for this outfit is 15.5. So I took 16. That is to say, I added 1/2 inch at the down part of this outfit. All right, and then at the shoulder part I added 1/2 inch, and then 1/2 inch to join whatever it is we are joining on this upper part to give us the dress we will be making at the end of the day. I hope that is clear. So let's continue like so. The lines I'm cutting through, like so. So we have this side and this. So you see the reason why, let me bring this back. You see the reason why I told us that this thing will be going out. It will not be among our measurements anymore. So if you don't remember to add it while you are taking your measurement, this 1.5 inches is automatically out of your measurement and it is shortened here already. All right, so you see the reason why we are adding this thing back to the measurement. Good. So this is out, and this side also, watch closely. You see that this also is going out. So you have to add this measurement and this measurement back. So let's continue. And then I'm cutting from this sewing allowance here, shoulder sewing allowance, like so. So this is what we have. This is what we have here, like so. All right, so I won't be cutting the neck out right now until I'm done cutting the back and all of that. All right, so this is what we have: notch, 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 and notch. When you notch your underbust length as well, make sure they are equal before you will notch anything. So this is what we have, like, so this is what we have. So we are going to cut the back side. We will use this to cut the back side. All right, so to cut the back side, we will also fold this lining into two, like so, just exactly like what we did at the front side when we were drafting out the front side. So we are going to place the center front piece like so. So before I place the center front piece here, I'm going to mark from this end to this end. I'm going to mark 1.5 inches like so for our zipper allowance. All right, this way. Then I will connect the dots like so. Thereafter, I will bring the front center piece and place it just exactly on this line here, on this our zipper allowance line here. All right, and then the next thing to do, we are going to place the side front piece like so. All right, this way. Can you see? So I'm going to take this out, and then I'll work with just this one piece here. So remember, the back is flat. All right, we don't have bust at the back side of our body, because I guess you're wondering, why are you using the bust side to measure at the back side? Now watch the tricks here. So we are going to push this stuff right inside like so. All right, good. Watch closely like so. And then on this area is going to kiss each other like so. Can you see? Sorry, it's black lining, so you might not get to see this area. So you have to push this bust area right inside. Watch closely, this line is meeting up with this, and then this area here has to come really very close. All right, so we are eliminating this bust area here because it has nothing to do with our measurement at the back. So pay close attention here. All right, like so, very close. Look, it's not climbing up like so, it's just meeting up with this. All right, just closing up this gap here like so. Make sure the lengths are equal also, like so. So I'm going to use these scissors to make sure this lining slips very well. Good. And this, so can you see, holding this together? So we are going to cut through this area like this. Like this. What I just simply need is this and this. All right, the measurement here, and then the length, and I will show you what next to do. So let's go ahead to cut it out. So watch closely and see what I will be doing here. All right, so I'm going to be cutting through like so, and then like so, and like so. Then I will pull this out and show you what next to do. Let's continue. Is to bring this out. All right, like so, and then we are going to cut through this place as it is, like this, and then like this. Watch out. This is just so this thing doesn't shift. This lining here doesn't shift. That's the reason for this scissors being here. Back side already, like so. Good. So if you watch closely, this is actually going to go out because it's not complete. So I'll be using this to cut the second part of this one. All right, good. So we are going to cut the back side, the upper side, like so. And so we are done. We have our back side and the front side perfectly drafted out. So I'm going to use this to cut the second part for the side back piece. For the side back piece. The next thing to do here is we will be working with the back neck depth of half an inch. This is for illustration purposes because I might change the neck design at the end of the day. If you have been following my tutorial, you will understand that when I'm making a bustier, I really don't cut the neck while still in the process of drafting the outfit out, until when I'm done sewing, fixing, joining everything together, then I will cut out the neck design I want for that outfit. So I just marked 1 inch from here to here for the back neck depth. The neck width is the same as the front. All right, so this is what we'll have as our back neck depth. All right. So that is that. So let me use this to cut one more piece of this back because this one cannot save us. It's out of the game. So we have our complete side back piece here. All right. So guys, thank you so very much for watching this video. I want to believe it is helpful to you in one way or the other. If it is, please do give me your thumbs up. All right. Let me know also in the comment section how this is of help to you. Till I come your way next time. Bye bye.